Indie hacking is a relatively new term for an entrepreneur that's doing software but not raising any money and doing it all by himself. Indie hacking is kind of this counterculture against VC-backed startups. And if you are the very entrepreneurial type, you'd either become a startup founder or like an indie hacker. And there's a big difference in what you're trying to accomplish. As a VC startup founder who's gotten investors backing you with maybe millions of dollars, your goal is to become a unicorn company. You need to earn a lot of money, so your investors will get the payback that they are looking for. And that's typically 100 to 1000x of their initial investments. So that also means that you need to grow 100 or 1000x. As a bootstrap indie hacker, you're not gonna get outside investments, and therefore you don't really have that need to scale up as much. And that is actually a pretty big advantage. You can tackle problems that are not unicorn problems, but maybe like $1 million problems. And that means you can tackle much smaller problems, perhaps easier problems, and still be rich. I believe with the rising AI capabilities, more people are going into indie hacking as sort of their full-time job, because there's so many problems out there that are not really well solved, and VCs are not going to solve them. And that's just because they are not billion-dollar problems. But for someone like you and me, if we only operate as a one-man army, then no market is too small for us. If we can generate 100k a month, we would be more than satisfied. Whereas 100k for a VC company, that's like nothing. So this was just a small rant of mine. I'm not saying that indie is better than VC. Honestly, it's like a whole different game. But it might be interesting to know that there are different routes to entrepreneurship. I'll see you guys tomorrow.